It's week 4 of the NFL, and the wait is over for this rivalry game. It's the Browns and the Steelers on Monday night.
At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Hey, football fans, glad to have you all with us early in this NFL season. It's Kate Scott and Brock Heward with you, and we've got a couple of teams here, Brock, on much different trajectories here early in the opening third of this calendar.
Yeah, but we're at a part of the season, and you know this, partner. The records could still be deceiving, right? So don't look at that win-loss column and immediately say this one's a landslide. Some teams start a little slow before they surge. Some start fast, have some injuries, and we know what happens over a long season. But that picture, it's going to become a little more clear today.
An undefeated start against a winless Skid. Let's see if this week goes chalk or if it's an upset brewing in week 4. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And bringing them out, a former #1 overall pick out of Clemson in 2021, Trevor Lawrence.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's able to reach that midfield stripe after some solid running. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Again, it's Chubb. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Hey, run!
They run it from the gun with Chubb. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That stop made by T.J. Watt. Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. That heater is going to fall to the turf. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And 4th and 4 coming up. From the shotgun, Lawrence. Got a man, it's Njoku. And they make the stop, we're going to say at about the 37-yard line. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
A bit of an uneventful... Individually last week, Kate, a touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
Here we go, side. Get high.
On the carry, this is Najee Harris. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Tonight.
Now Fields. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. On 4th down, the Steelers are going to turn to Cameron Johnston to punt this away. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And the Browns will go on offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Chubb. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Hey, easy. Route.
The give inside to Chubb. And he has him a small chunk of yards up to the 42. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Now give right side to Chubb. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
23. 30 left.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Met and stopped by Alex Highsmith. That's the end of our 1st quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break.
Let's go.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. He'll get this complete to Chubb. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Now a stoppage as they attend to an injured player, and that looks like Nick Chubb. Pretty important piece of that offense who was hurt on that play. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, run.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
And he will get the 1st as they touch him down.
So simple, yet so hard to defend, Kate. They line up, they play smash mouth, and they get the 1st down.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. 2nd down now, 7 to go. They give it to him again. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Peyton Wilson getting there for the stop. Maybe 4 yards on that run. It's going to be 3rd down.
Hey, Lion.
Lawrence working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. And the Steelers going nickel, 3rd down. Out of the gun, Lawrence. Throw reeled in by Njoku. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, defense.
An avoidable mistake, and that one's going to set the coaches off more than almost any other. And now they're going to mark off the yardage.
Diesel 24.
So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns get the game's first points here in the second. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Starting from the 5. Here comes the Pittsburgh offense for their second drive of the game. And this is an interesting game for both they and their rivals across from them, Brock, getting a key division matchup so early in this season. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the 10-yard line.
Here we go. All right, go.
Trying again following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Here we go. All right.
Fields on first down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Red on red.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Cut out left. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Browns a first.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Forces that one, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real... Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Steelers calling their first time out. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Here we go. We're good. Sit high.
Another try following the sack. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off.
This is one of those occasions that it looks so promising when you take off as a quarterback, and then you're reminded just how fast these defenses are in the NFL. Couldn't quite move the chains, but it wasn't for a lack of trying.
Timeout taken by the offense, their second.
Here we go. Up.
First down throw for Fields. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Vacates quickly left side. Oh, he lost the football. And the Browns pick it up. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. 1st and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Back to throw it. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half. So that's halftime here in this one. The Browns on the road, but currently in front. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. And welcome in, everyone. This is the EA Sports Halftime Report. So let's get you caught up on what's going on around the National Football League. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Arizona Cardinals. The Raiders off to a good start as they've now won 3 of their first 4. Finally, let's get down to Houston. Check on the Texans at home at NRG Stadium. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Minnesota Vikings. J.J. McCarthy, excellent in the victory as his guys moved to 3-1 after 4 games. This has been a hard-fought battle thus far. Just the 1 touchdown to this point is still anybody's game at 7-0, as both of these defenses have been out there trying to one-up one another.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. We'll see the Steeler offense first this half as they're headed out now. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Myles Garrett coming in for the stop.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, look at this, here he goes.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Fields now on 3rd. Flush down out to his left. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down.
Here we go, son.
Running behind center with Harris. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah there to bring him down. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Fields out of the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that brings up 4th and long. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. That one hits at the 6, but can't check up. It gets into the end zone for a touchback. The Browns with their offense back out there as Nick Chubb returns to the field. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Here's Chubb up the middle. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Cole Holcomb there on the stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Lawrence now off the play action. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
You know, it's fascinating how those routes you run so many times in practice become a whole lot more difficult in the actual game. That was an important 3rd and short to convert. Very surprised to see that play fail.
And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Now the offense getting set to go for the Steelers. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Play action, Fields. Snared by his running back, it's Najee Harris. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there from the secondary. Grant Delpit on the tackle. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Fields throwing here. That's complete to Juju. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Steelers set to punt it. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Now we see the Browns offense headed out. They're on a 3-game winning streak, Brock, and working to stretch that out to 4.
Hey, Lion!
Enough to Chubb to start the drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here's the 24. Easy. Read him, 24. Read 24.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Browns ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Third down, 1 yard to go.
Red on red.
There's a counter give to Chubb. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
1st down throw, Lawrence. Escapes out to the left. They did it! He made the interception! Cole Holcomb has it. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The visitors and Trevor Lawrence set to take over on offense once again. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Let's go.
The give now to Chubb. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third and a lone yard coming up. Here's a give up the middle. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. It goes as no gain on the third down run, and now they face fourth down. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on fourth.
This game of today, Kate, in so many ways is so different than the game I played. That's a call that I can close my eyes and still remember. All you do as a QB is just look. It just takes a look. If the big guys up front say, give me a push, then I'll do the rest.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Staying on the ground here with Chubb. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. He's got the hook up to Cooper. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the first down.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
23.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. That one complete to Njoku. And they make the tackle at the 38. Browns fighting the clock now, trying to hurry back to that line. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
That's caught for the first. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. The Steelers calling their first timeout.
Hey, Ron.
Chubb here on first down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Again, it's Chubb. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Steelers use their third and final timeout. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. They give inside to Chubb. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield. Back who can show off his wheels.
And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. So the rookie getting a chance at a signature moment here in his first season. The 27-yard look here. The kick is good. He got it. And the rookie nails the game winner. So the Browns will take this win home with them. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Pittsburgh.